Hey yo, hey, so it's Monday and today is leg day. I have purchased some weights. I got 15 pounds so that I can actually get more out of my exercise because I have, yes, health goals, but I have physique goals, such as like competition. Um, so if you've been following my plan, it's the same thing, but we're gonna add weights to this. And my coach uh, added in some extra things for me to do. So I'm gonna try that out, not today because today's leg day. So more likely tomorrow, I got verified with what days I need to do this extra exercise he has for me so that we can get my metabolism going, which is why, I'm still seeing a little fluff, but give myself grace, I just had chemo. Okay, so the first exercise is the back squats, 3 of 10. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hold them like this, right? And I'm gonna do my squats. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1. Okay. So this definitely will do it. I could do it with 1, but what I realized from losing weight, because I was almost 300 pounds, it's 280 something, and the more you carry, like it positively stresses your body if you add weight, so that it feels like your body is still carrying extra weight and you're not. So that's like a low-key tip that I keep in the back of my head. Um, so okay, I need to keep my heart rate up. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, so one more set of that, and then a quick rest until the next exercise. Adding weight makes a difference, but you can do this without, as you've seen in my previous videos. Whew. Okay. Here we go. Woo, we're done with that. Woo. Okay. Woo. Next exercise is the RDLs. Russian deadlift. Okay, so I will be using the dumbbells as well. Ooh, I gotta catch my breath real quick. It's good we added the weights because I told him I was like, before I was, sweating a lot and I'm not sweating a lot. But I think that was the way we did it during my recovery. The chemo recovery was probably what was needed. No weights, no nothing. If anything, resistance bands, So RDLs. Make sure you have a little bend in your knee. Go down. Feel the hamstring stretch. Pull up and squeeze. Whew. Okay, so I'll probably insert some of my what I looked like a couple years ago before I suffered from homelessness, and schedules all off, diets all off, no routine. Ugh. I thrive off a routine. So okay, that was the first set. Let's go, let's get it. So I always like to pick up first, place where I need to go, and make sure as you come up and you squeeze your glutes, you pull your stomach in at the same time. while you're like this. So you want to tighten everything up, okay? All right. Slowly go down, feel the stretch, and you know where you're at. I hope I caught that. All right, these notifications. All right, at least I finished that. Hold on, is my phone about to die? No, it's not. Whew. Definitely sweating, which is a good thing. Get it moving. I used to have the mindset that when you lift weights as a woman, you start looking like a man. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just tone your muscles. That's it, toning. So, one more set of the RDLs, Russian deadlift. Yeah, I gotta not wear this bra no more, or adjust the straps. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Woo! We're done. Okay. Take a quick breather. There we go. So the next exercise is the lying hamstring curls. And that I'm gonna use my block like normal. So I saw some little weights, like half-pound weights. I was like, oh, or I should get the ankle weights, where you can just strap them on your ankles. That would be. I talked to my coach about it. This is why I have someone to ask these questions. So I'm gonna put the block in. All right, and we're going to do 2 sets of 10. And when you come up, you make sure you squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time I do an exercise, I make sure I hold and breathe out on the last one. I empty my lungs on the last rep. So that way I can get the most out of it, especially in case if sometimes like your first rep isn't your best rep, but I want to make sure my last rep is my best rep. Okay, wait a couple more seconds. Relax. Grab your thing on your feet, or just your feet. Squeeze 1, 2, 3. This works your hamstrings and your glutes. And if you're holding on to something with your feet, it works your inner thighs. Just a little bit. Especially if you're doing the exercise right. Okay. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Oh. It's hot. All right, so we're gonna do the glute bridges, and I'm gonna use one weight and I'll put it on my pelvis so I can, you know, work it up. And I'll show you how to do that. And that's 3 sets of 10. And like in my previous videos, you can, one of my previous videos, I used the bands, the resistance leg bands. And you can use those as well for your glute bridges for tension, so that you can feel it if you don't have a weight or something. Like I always say, canned tomatoes works so good. I'm sure everybody got some kind of canned vegetable that you can set aside that no one eats. It's in the bag. You can find the expired one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're doing 3 sets of 10 for the glute bridge. All right, so for the glute bridge, you want to make sure your feet as close as you can get them to your hands. Don't stretch, don't overstretch, okay? And then you want to curl your spine up from the tailbone. You see my butt is squeezed, and slowly bring it. If you can only come up this far, that's fine. But if you can come up this far, that's preferable. And as you come up, you squeeze, okay? So I'm gonna take this weight, set it on my hip bones, underneath my belly button. You see, but above my, pubis. All right, 3 sets of 10. 1, 2, 'See how I did that last one? You can really feel it. I'm gonna rest for a second. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Okay, here we go. Last set. You ready? Oh. Okay, so the next exercise is the hip abductors. So I'm going to do this laying down as well. Just camera. Okay. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I wonder if it's 2 of 10. Stay of 10. Let me go ahead and do the other side while I let that one rest. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do it like this or not, but yeah, hold on. Okay, switch. See, I take my time getting into each pose. Okay, there's no need to rush. If you're rushing, you should find a shorter workout or just walk. And I'm only using my hip to move. So, just in case if you're wondering, which muscle you're supposed to, like this part. Okay. Ooh. I don't know if that was 3 sets already, but I think I'm gonna do one more just in case. Okay, here we go. I probably did 4 sets because that last set was pretty tough. If I didn't, oh my gosh, I probably needed that. Okay, so this is the one I like the least, is the reverse lunges, because I have a bad right knee, and I know it's good for your quads, and yeah, you work a lot of your leg doing just this one exercise. I think it's a compound exercise, I'm not sure. I know back squats are compound exercises. So you can achieve a nice leg look only by doing squats. Take a while, but you might not get the definition you really want. But there's so many different muscles in our body, so it's good to work the different groups. So we're gonna do the reverse lunges. Let me get set up for that. And what I'm gonna do with these, the first set is 3 sets of 10. So the first set I'm gonna do with no weights. The second set I'm gonna do holding weights. The third set, no weights. That way I can start building up my strength and endurance in my legs. Because yes, they're strong, however, they need to be more stable. And that's what we're doing. Let me fix myself. Whew. I really do not like this exercise. Let me see. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I can be safe. Move you here, and then when I'm ready, the weights will be ready. Okay. So I'm not gonna use the wall this time. This is my first time not using the wall for this exercise. I'm gonna put my hands on my hips to, be stable and get close enough to my blocks. Set it up. 1, and squeeze when you come up. You see how my butt just pokes out? That's the squeeze part. Relax, squeeze. Okay? Nice isolated exercise. Okay, here we go. And this helps a lot with MS, learning how to balance. So I think this is too high for me. I need to go lower because I didn't get much out of that. So we're gonna do 1 over again. Okay? Set myself up. Make sure my knee is over my ankle. Okay. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Ooh. This next set is going to be with the weights. Okay. I'm going to make sure when you work out, your spine is aligned so that you don't throw yourself off. And if you need to stop, stop. Okay, here we go. Okay, so when you use weights, you, for hours later, continue to burn calories. And because your muscles are in the process of starting to repair itself. So I gotta burn a lot of calories to do that for you. So we're gonna do 1 more set, no weights. And hopefully on Friday this week when I do legs again, I can do 2 sets out of 10 with the weights. So that's my goal. And then slowly build. Not with the weights, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, move these aside and do the last set. Oh, I need to do this leg. Okay, so here we go. I knew something was off. Okay. Align myself. The next one is high step. The last exercise is high step, and that's for 30 seconds. So we're about to have our friend help us out. Let me catch my breath. Woo. And then we're done. And it's noon. So I'm a little late in the morning getting to this because I had an issue yesterday, so that like kept me up. So I kind of like slept in a little bit, but I'm still doing my thing. It's the effort. Even if I couldn't do this whole thing, it's the fact that I initiated it. That's a goal. That's like an achievement in itself. Show up for myself. Whether I could do the thing or not, I still showed up. Okay, so let me do this to help me out. Alexa, set 30-second timer. Alexa, stop. Okay, there we go. So if you cannot run in place to do knee highs, you can march in place like I just did. So I'm slowly building myself up to run with knee highs. So I had to be on the walker full time for a little bit, and you know, so if I could do whatever I need to do, keep myself off that joker, I don't mind cane at all. But the walker, if you see me on the walker, don't approach me because I'm having a bad day. Okay, one more time, and then we're done for today. Alexa, set a 30-second timer, please.